All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit the like button. If you're watching on a replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. We have 61 total orders going out today. I've been spending the last hour throwing everything in the spreadsheet. So that's what we're going to work on. Shipping all these out. I'll probably be shipping pretty quick today. So I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But I got to get all these out ASAP. Let me know in the chat how your sales were this weekend. How many did you sell? Best sale, all that good stuff. I want to know. 61 total orders. I think we're going to start with Mercari first, and then we'll do Poshmark, and then we'll finish off with eBay. Right now on eBay, I have 47 total orders to ship just on eBay alone. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Lily? What's up, Peter? Appreciate the heart me. Thanks for the other heart me. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. What's up, Sophia? Good morning from Ohio. What's the temperature in Ohio today? It's actually really nice here in Florida today. I sold nine items, still getting hang of it. Hey, that's cool. That's good. 9 items is 9 items. Turtle Cam, aka Posh Main. What's up, Treasure Vintage Shop? Not many sales, but I did get 54 2XL Tommy Bahama shirts at a yard sale for $10. You paid $10 for 54 of them, or $10 each? You paid $10 for 54 2XL Tommy Bahamas. That's money. Tommy Bahama 2XLs sell very, very fast. Morning, hashtag Titans lost. Yes, I do know. I do know the Titans lost. When I need listing motivation, you think being poor would be enough? $10 for a whole box of Tommy Bahamas? That's insane. 2XL Tommy Bahamas are fast sellers. I would actually list those right away. Get them listed ASAP because they're still going to sell even though it's cold outside. They're still going to move. That's insane. 21 items going out. What's up, Elliot? 21 items going out. That's awesome. There's an Elliot and an Elliot. Almost the same name. One on Facebook, one on YouTube. That's pretty crazy. What's up, everybody? By the way, Elliot, I got those sizes coming to you after the live. I just had to set all this stuff up today, so I didn't get a chance. So appreciate everybody hopping in. We got 61 orders going out the door. We're about to get started. I'll talk a little bit about where I got the items, what they sold for, all that good stuff, and that will start right now. First up, we have, let's start off with a strong sale. This is, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Timber. This is a men's Coogee sweater. If you saw from the video, I think it was like my 3 or 4 videos ago. I picked up this Coogee sweater at Red, White, and Blue. I paid a whopping $32.10 for this. It sold for $115 over on Mercari. It did have like a couple holes in it, so we disclosed it, and that's why I listed a little bit lower. Otherwise, this would probably be like $150+ sweater. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $56.71. Let's go. 61 orders. Yep, 61 orders on the long weekend. Long weekend. This is going to go priority mail, so it's going to go in this bag, ship it out. I got my labels from Pirate Ship, so it cost me $10.85 for the label. I also got to meet Surfs at Salvation Army Lexington. Nice, let's go. Do you promote all your listings? On eBay, I do. I promote everything at 5%. But I can tell you, like, most of my sales this weekend did not come from promoted listings. They just came from regular old people searching for my items. K-Way killing it. Sold 3 items. Do you promote? Yeah, I promote everything at 3%. All right. Got my label. Again, I buy my labels for Mercari off Pirate Ship because I get free shipping on Mercari. And there you go. 60 more orders to go. You say 5%? I thought you did 3%. I recently raised it from 3 to 5 just because I saw slower sales on eBay, and I believe it's because I have a lot of people going to my store and viewing it, and they're not making purchases, which is completely fine. That's what I tell you guys to do, is go to my store and see what I have listed. But because of that, my conversion rate is much lower than most people with a store my size. So to offset that, I just raised it from 3% to 5%. Are you thrifting today? Absolutely not. I have too much of a death file. I actually don't think we're going thrifting at all this week. We just went yesterday for like a short period of time in the Goodwill. If you saw that video, it's out, so go check it out. But I don't think we're going thrifting tomorrow because we have to tackle the death pile. It has to be done. I got to clear out some space in the garage because I have consignment coming in, and I just don't have room to do racks for whatnot out in the garage. So I have to get the death pile down. That's my goal this week. Next up, a little baby sale. This is a Nike dry fit women's top, just a normal t-shirt. Picked this up for $6.12. Picked it up in a bulk buy. I'm not going to buy these anymore in a bulk buy. Sold for $15 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $2.24. Not a great sale, but glad to see it gone. How do you keep track of what you bought the item for? I put in my custom SKU on eBay. I put the price I paid for my items in the custom SKU. And then what I do is I use Jason Hayes' spreadsheet, which is linked in my bio, and I put all of my information in his spreadsheet, and it gives me all my profit and loss. So easy to do. And then at the end of the year, I just give that spreadsheet to my tax advisor. If you need a spreadsheet, you go through the link in my bio. If you use my code, you get 10% off. I'm new to this, but I'm so glad to watch your videos and help me out a lot. Awesome, Amy. Appreciate you following. There we go. That one shipped. If you're going to ask where I get the mailers and all that stuff, those are also linked in the bio as well. You think FootJoy solid white polo size medium is good for $7? I found 10 solid white ones. I would say yes. List those. You want to do like a surf's up method on those and list those for like $20 plus shipping. Do you keep the receipts for taxes? Absolutely. I keep all my receipts. Next up, is this the next one? Yeah. We got a pair of Figs women's pants. These were a size small Livingston pant. Picked these up for $5.34. They sold for $22.50 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $8.72. Just a little bread and butter sale. How do you relist on eBay? I use a service called Autoposher. I have a link in my bio. If you use my link, you get $5 off your first month. Autoposher relist on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for me. It shares on Poshmark for me, and it sends out offers on all three of those platforms. If you do have Depop, it does it for Depop as well. I just don't use Depop. Tips for keeping receipts from fading on thermal printer. Keeping receipts from fading on thermal printer. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Tips for keeping receipts from fading on thermal printer. Like these? Like the labels? Or the receipts? Like your receipts from stores? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I'm addicted to pick up several Perry Ellis, Nautica, etc. suit jackets at Goodwill. Nice. Vineyard Vines long sleeve polo. How much should I go for? Look up comps on eBay. Super easy to do. Exactly what you wrote. Vineyard Vines long sleeve polo. Look at what's listed. Look at what's sold. Easy peasy. My store sales receipts fade over time. I just keep them in bags. If you keep them in bags like this, they shouldn't really fade. I mean, I've never had an issue with mine fading. Yeah, if you keep them outside of a bag like that, there's a lot of dust on that. You might have issues, but I've never had issues with mine fading. In the Chicago area, finding a lot of good brands, no tags. Check the buttons to get the brands. Great tip for these tutorials on here. Nice. Yeah, always check the buttons. If you can't find the brand name on the back of the tag, always look for buttons, especially with like Lululemon and stuff like that. It helps find them. Next up, we got a Pendleton. This was listed for like 3 days and it's sold. I paid $13.38 for this. It sold for $50 over on Mercari full price sale. I made a profit of $22.89. This is an item that I don't mind paying up a little bit for, $13.38, because it sells really well and sold in 2 days. Especially this time of year, these will sell really, really well. This is going to go ground advantage. Our fees for selling the same on Mercari as eBay. I think they're similar. They're not exactly the same. My eBay fees are always going to be a little bit more expensive than Mercari because I do promote my items on eBay. Does Kids Pendleton sell? I'm sure some pieces sell. I'm sure like pieces like this would sell for kids. Yeah, you just got to look up comps. What's up, Trisha? Yeah, keep them away from the heat. There you go. Keep them away from the heat. Maybe keep them away from a window or something like that, because I've never had an issue with mine. All right, last Mercari sale. This actually sold this morning while I was putting in all of my information in my spreadsheet. I picked this up in a bulk buy. The brand is Northern Isles Cashmere. I don't normally pick up a brand like this, but it was in the bulk buy. I decided to pick it up, and it was brand new with tags. Listed it. I think I listed it last week, and it sold for $38. I paid $8, so after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $18.53. Watch Peter Millar box video. Same day I went to men's clothing first time and found 3. Let's go. That's awesome. Do you know any good side hustles to pay better than a 9 to 5? Yeah. Listing stuff on eBay or being buried treasure. That's always a good hustle too. If you can be buried treasure, you're set for life. How much has your sales increased since doing Whatnot? For this doesn't really help increase sales for eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, but on like my platforms, I'll give you numbers because I don't care. Right now on eBay, I'm at $81,000 in sales. On Whatnot for the year, I'm at $70,000 in sales. So Whatnot should eventually catch up to eBay here pretty soon. But then again, I don't know. I probably would have had similar numbers this year if I didn't do Whatnot, because I would have been focusing on eBay instead of focusing on Whatnot for like the middle part of the year. The middle part of the year, I really slacked on eBay. I didn't list hardly anything. So I'm sure I would have had same number of sales or pretty close. How do you ship on Whatnot? Whatnot gives you the label, buyer pays shipping. You just hit generate label and you can print out your label. I've done well in photography too. Nice. I signed up for List Perfectly from you and a business plan worth it for new sellers. Do the plan, whatever plan works best for you. You need to break it down and see like what plan would work best for you. I do the most expensive one because I'm cross-listing a ton every single month. Like every day I'm cross-listing at minimum of 30 items. So I need the biggest plan. But if you're only doing like 5 listings a day, maybe you go with the like mid-tier plan or maybe the lowest plan. But that just depends on your business. So you only do eBay? No, I just shipped out all Mercari sales. Now we're about to do Poshmark, and then we're going to do eBay, because on eBay right now I have 47 total orders from this weekend. From Friday till this morning, 47 total orders on eBay. How's Mama doing listing and such? She's doing great. She's over there listing right now. She's over there watching a horror movie and listing stuff on eBay. She's living her best life. All right, next up we got some Poshmark orders. Kayla's at a field trip today. She's at I don't know if I can say. I don't want to say where exactly where they are, but she's at a school event today, so she's volunteering for a field trip. Have you used Vendoo? No, I've only used List Perfectly. I did watch a video on Vendoo because the other night Chris and Ethan were like, that's not how Vendoo works. So I went and I looked how Vendoo works. Vendoo and List Perfectly are pretty much the same exact service. The only thing that's different is you do everything in the Vendoo app, and on List Perfectly you do everything on you do everything on the actual platform. So that's the only difference, but it's the same exact process. If I were to say, they're probably the exact same time to cross list something. The only upside to Vendoo I can see is the automatic sale pull. So if you sell something, they'll automatically pull it down for you. Personally, I like it when I cross list somewhere and I can see it actually on the platform rather than on Vendoo. But again, it's the same exact process. It's literally the same exact platform. It's just one does it in the app and one does it on the actual platform you're selling on. So to each their own. I like List Perfectly. And I do have a link in my bio to save 30% off your first month. All right, next up, something that sold this weekend. This is a pair of men's Mavi jeans. Actually, these sold this morning, I believe. Yeah, these sold this morning. I paid $4.28. You guys know I love Mavi. I sell Mavi all the time. Paid $4.28. These sold for $32. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $21.32. And this is a Poshmark sale, so these are all going right into these envelopes. Do you bag them ahead of the sales? We do, yes. And I have the bags linked in my bio. My Burlington for the first time, trying to flip from here. What should I look for? I recently just started going back to Burlington. I'll give you guys a hint. All 160, probably 200 plus of you, right? How many are over here? Yeah, 200 plus of you. Go to Burlington and look in the women's section for Disney Spirit jerseys. I just gave out a big bolo. Kayla, we went yesterday and Kayla found a women's Disney Spirit jersey that was a Christmas edition. And right now people are selling them very, very, very cheap on eBay. And I am going to hold it until probably November and list it because I guarantee the price will skyrocket. But go in the women's section, look for Spirit jerseys. If you don't know what it is, go look it up on eBay. Just type in Disney Spirit jersey and then just look at them. You'll find them. If you search hard enough in a Burlington, you'll find them. But we only found one in all of Burlington. So I think the post office may need a bigger truck today for a pickup. No, he doesn't care. And most of our stuff is smaller stuff. I actually have all my Whatnot orders already outside waiting for them. A whole big Chris at Peak bag full of packages and then like 6 boxes stacked up. So you cross with List Perfectly. Yes, I do my listing on eBay. I download that listing with List Perfectly and then I cross list it from there. If I'm missing questions today, I'm going to try to get to as many as I can, but I have to ship pretty fast today because I have to get all this stuff out. So I'll try to answer questions in between shipping. Don't be mad at me if I missed your question. Feel free to drop it again if I miss it. This is a pair of men's Lucky Brand jeans. I picked these up for $4.28. They sold for $30 over on Poshmark. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $19.72. I know you're mad, Trisha. It's okay. Remember, Jags won, okay? Hashtag Jags won, okay? You can't be mad when the Jags won. Hey, I just got a $75 offer on a Lee Max house. I'm about to take that thing too. Let's go. Just say good morning. What's up, Amanda? Would it be in tops or shirts? It'll be, so the Spirit jerseys they could either be in the regular women's like sweater section, or they could even be in the kids sweater section. So what's up, Mom Havoc? Do you print labels one at a time, or do you batch print? I do them one at a time. I know batch printing is quicker, but I always like doing them one at a time so I know I don't make a mistake. Thanks for going live, learning a lot from you. Appreciate you being here, Debbie. All right, that one's shipped. Again, I shipped this on Poshmark, so I'm going to use the free Priority Mail envelopes. You can either use these or padded envelopes. I choose to use these instead of using padded. I used to use padded all the time, but now I use these. All right, next up, we got a Sweaty Betty. It's a Sweaty Betty sweater. Picked this up for $2.63. It sold for $28 over on Poshmark. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $19.77. Really, really, really good sale. And this sold pretty fast too. I want to say it was listed for less than a month. One at a time for the win. One at a time for the win. All right, there we go. Throw that in there. Seal her up. Ship her out. What's up, Double D? Let me know how everybody's sales were this weekend. I asked in the beginning. If you didn't let me know how your sales were. What was your best sale? All that good stuff. Drop it in the chat. Found a Mickey Spirit jersey at Burlington. Sold for $55 on eBay. Yeah, I think you found the same one that we found. It was a Christmas one, right? Had Mickey on the front. That's the one that we picked up too. Next up, got a pair of Harley Davidson men's jeans. These have been listed for a while. I picked these up for $6.94. They sold for $27 after fee, shipping, cost of goods, and make $14.66. Christmas Mickey, yeah. I think that's the one that's pretty much everywhere. I sold some Cutco knives, 2 knives for $45, paid $3. Let's go. Cutco's a really, really good brand to be on the lookout for. They always sell for good money. Cutco, especially if you can find the whole set with the block too, then you're looking at real big money. Good weekend for us, eBay, whatnot, in the flea. Let's go. Flea market seller, that's awesome. So you go to the flea market and you set up a booth and you sell stuff. I need to go to a flea market soon. All right, that one's shipped. Boom. Next up, we have an Untuck It shirt. Here it is right here. This is a men's Untuck It shirt. I paid $10.70 for this. Sold for $25 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $9.30. This was an old pickup. I don't normally pick up Untuck It for over like $8 now because there's really not too much profit in it. So we do get rid of gets rid of all the other stuff. There you go. Best sale was a Dale Norway sweater. Paid $5. Sold for $110 in a day. Let's go. That's awesome. There's one of those at Red, White, and Blue like a week ago, and I meant to go back and grab it, but I couldn't find it. So, oh well. We're not doing a live thrift tomorrow, no. Just found this Walt Disney World with a Mickey. Colors, blue, white. Is that... You got to look up comps. Based off of your description, I have no clue. Wait, why not? We got to get through our death pile. We have a massive death pile. And if we keep going sourcing, the death pile just keeps growing, and we're trying to attack it, but then we just load up more on it. So tomorrow's no live thrift. We'll be back live thrifting the following week, but this week is an all listing week. We got to get listings done. And I also have this set up for the big jacket show on Saturday for whatnot. So lots of work. So we can't go thrifting. Trying to be all online, but we'll get there. There you go. Mother-in-law still helping. Yep, she's over there punching in listings right now. Do you sell men's and women's clothes better? Both. We sell both really well. Not just men's or women's. Both are selling well. Kayla recently started learning a lot of women's brands and really like getting into thrifting. So before it was pretty much me thrifting, and that was just all men's. I would only do women's section a little bit, but now that she's learning the women's section, we're actually selling probably the same amount of women's as we are men, or pretty close. Maybe a little bit more men's, but that's just because we have more men's listed. Like this women's marmot sweater. We listed this and it sold within a day. Pick this up for $4.28. It sold for $31 over on Poshmark. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, make $20.52. Really, really quick, easy sale right there. Looking forward to your live thrift in a few days. Yeah, in a week, Big Sweaty. In a week, Big Sweaty. I'm looking forward to my big sweaty sweater that's on the way. My big sweaty hoodie. That's what I want. I want that big sweaty hoodie on me. Do you do it buy it now? Yeah, everything's buy it now. Best offer on eBay. Where do you find bulk buys? Most of my bulk buys I find are on Facebook Marketplace. I do have a couple videos from Martha over on YouTube of bulk buy unboxings, and I talk all about numbers, where I got the item, how I set up the deal, all that stuff. That's all on YouTube. Older videos, really old. That's what we all say. Big Sweaty, when's the next whatnot auction? That's what I want to know. You can't be a one and done kind of guy. You can't be a one and done kind of guy. You don't strike me as a one and done kind of guy. Next up, this is a pair of Grayson men's pants. This isn't a great profit item. I actually bought these because I needed to unlock a coupon on a certain site I was buying these on. So I did pay up for these, knowing that they would sell pretty fast. Sold this one for $70. I paid $52.14, so I only made $3.86, but I unlocked a coupon. So that was the whole point of buying this. Unlocking a coupon. Sometimes you just got to pay up for something, pretty much make your money back, and now I got a very large coupon I can use. And no, I won't tell you what site I'm talking about. It's a secret site. All right, tape this one down, ship it out. Good to go. Von Sam Edelman boot at yard sale for $5, sold in 12 hours for $85 on Poshmark. Let's go. That's an awesome sale. I need to start going to garage sales again. Again, I just have a big death pile. I can't go to garage sales with a big death pile. I'll come back with too much stuff. That one's shipped. Next up, really, really good sale. I only paid $5.34 for this. This is a Ralph Lauren silk wool cashmere men's blazers. It was size 46. Again, paid $5.34 for this. It sold for $76 over on Poshmark. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $55.46. Blazers and suits. I hate listing them. I love selling them. Every time I sell them, I'm like, man, that's such a good sale. But hate listing them. They're a pain in the ass to list. Do I have to schedule porch pickups? You can if you want to. I just leave a note in my mailbox that says I have packages at the front door. That's it. And my mailman knows to come to my front door. I've got him trained to come up to my front door and pick up packages. Although he hasn't been leaving me bins. I need those bins. I sold a blazer for $74, paid $1. Let's go. That's an awesome flip. Love suits now. I used to hate it. Yeah, I hate listing them though. Listing is like, it's like listing shoes. I hate listing shoes too, but I love selling them. Put on my death pile today. Show us yours so I don't feel alone. I can show it after live. I'm not going to show it right now, but I'll show it after live. It's massive. It's like chest level out in the garage to me. That's why I can't. I'll show it. I don't care. Next up, we got a pair of Everlane. These are Everlane jeans men's. Pick these up for $10.67. They sold for $30 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. They make $13.33. What's up, Joe Bear? Found so much Eileen Fisher yesterday for $1 a piece. Never knew the brand before watching you. Let's go. We sold a bunch of Eileen Fisher over the weekend. If you hang out, Katie, I'll show you how much Eileen Fisher we sold. If you find the right Eileen Fisher, they sell for really big bucks, even in pre-owned condition. All right, this one shipped. This is my last Poshmark sale, and then we're moving on to tackle all the eBay orders. I have tons of eBay orders. We're going to go out of order, though, because the bin behind me is absolutely full. All right, let's start this out. Let's find this one first. This is a men's. Where are you at? There you are right there. This is a men's Ralph Lauren. This is a men's Ralph Lauren large white linen shirt. It's 100% linen. Anytime you find these, list these up because they sell for good money, especially when they're solid white. Paid $6.96. This one sold for $31.49 plus shipping. I can't give you profit on these because I haven't shipped them out yet. I haven't put in my spreadsheet. But just estimate what profit is. I mean, profit on this would be like right around like $23 or something like that after all fee, shipping, cost of goods. Something like that. It's just going to slide into a purple envelope, ship out, Ground Advantage. Sold my first pair of South Pole jeans for $45. Let's go. My death pile is huge. I just have a hard time passing up 99 cents and half off days at the thrift. Yeah, same. It's hard. It's a struggle. You have to pick the stuff up. All right, this one is shipping for 8 ounces. Shipping Ground Advantage for $4.24. Buyer paid $6.45 for shipping. When everyone has money, Mound makes me feel better about mine. Yes, everybody does. There's nobody out there that doesn't have a death pile, except for J Ride Flips. He supposedly doesn't have a death pile. Appreciate the follow, Fallon. You guys are new here, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, hit the follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do these lives every single morning. We do live thrifts, usually on Wednesdays. We're not doing it this week, but I show you guys exactly how to do what I do. Next up, we'll do another women's item. Appreciate the follow, Joe. This is a women's Tucker Nuck shirt. I love saying this brand, Tucker Nuck. Kayla found this for, hang on, let me find it. Found this for $12.99. She got super excited when she found the Tucker Nuck tag. We had this listed for about a month and it sold for $39.99, free shipping. Tucker Nuck. So just going to go right into a purple envelope and ship out first class. Easy peasy. All right, it's going to ship for 6 ounces. How many orders this morning? 61 total orders going out on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I think between eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot this weekend, I had almost 100 packages going out, which is crazy. Just crazy. Over 100 items for sure, but right around 100 packages going out. Really, really good weekend. I think next weekend is probably going to be the same. I think everybody's going to start seeing an increase in sales as we get closer to Christmas time. So hopefully next weekend is the same. What's the best site to sell on? I get most of my sales from eBay. Easiest site to sell on is Poshmark and Mercari, but I get most of my sales from eBay. For example, 47 total eBay orders this weekend. I had, 5 on Mercari, and I think like 8 on Poshmark, and 47 on eBay. So eBay is king. My sales have picked up last week. Let's go. Love to hear it. Next up, we got a men's Bugatti shirt. This is a nice floral men's Bugatti shirt. Pick this up for $22.67. I bought it online arbitrage, which means I bought it from a retail store to resell back online. This one sold for 55 dull hairs. So we're going to ship it out. It should be about a $20-ish profit, somewhere around there. How'd y'all get through listing when your kids were little? My daughter is 5 months old. I would just list at night. When the kids are sleeping, whenever you have a chance, list during that period of time. Kayla was great about taking care of the kids so I could get some listings done, especially because I was doing this full time, right after we had Joey. So I'd have to get listings done. So she would just let me have an hour or two to get a bunch of listings done. And then you just got to focus on getting listings done during that time. What's your average profit per item this weekend? I have no clue because I haven't put in any of my information for eBay yet for shipping labels because I haven't shipped any of this stuff out. So I can't give you average profit per unit until I put in my shipping prices and my fees. And that normally comes after the live. I'd give that to you later tonight, but I can't right now. And I don't want to sit here and bore you with looking at my face while I enter in numbers. That's not very fun and exciting to watch. All right, next up, we got let's do these Joe's jeans. Hopefully these aren't set to priority mail because I might have to ship these Ground Advantage. Where are they at? There they are. These are a pair of men's Joe's jeans. I paid $8.03 for these. They only sold for $27. I think there was a small flaw on these, so we had to list them a little bit lower. I do have these set at the padded flat rate. Hang on, let me go grab some paddeds really quick. I might have something there. All right, I got these set up for padded flat rate shipping, so I'm just going to chuck this in a padded flat rate and ship it out. Don't need to worry about weighing it. What's up, Mayor Bear? At work, keeping up with your lives. Let's go. Appreciate you being here, Mayor Bear. It's going to ship for $8.30. Appreciate the follow. Toysha, I think is your name. Toysha Smith. Appreciate the follow. I work full time, list at night, and sold a bunch this week. List perfectly has made a big difference. Let's go. That's awesome. That's what I used to do. I used to work full-time job, and then at night I would list. Instead of watching TV for an hour, I'd list for an hour. I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm going to try this. Can one person do all this? Yes. I did this for 3.5 years all by myself. Kayla wasn't interested in it at that time, so I literally had to do everything by myself. I'm trying to learn shipping. Shipping is the hardest part, but to be honest, it doesn't take you that long to learn shipping. If you can literally just go to YouTube and watch tutorials on how to ship. You can learn from YouTube, everything. Next up, this sold last night after the live. This is another men's Bugatti shirt. I picked this one up for $25.19. This one I took a best offer of $50 on. I'm a stay-at-home mom and doing it so fun. I can stay at home with my baby. That's awesome. Let's go. What's up, Ricky? Ricky's in the house. Ricky's always here supporting. I appreciate you, Ricky. It's going to slide right in just like that. Throw it on the scale and ship her out. It's going to ship for 11 ounces. This one's shipping for $4.88. Still a ton of orders to ship. I think we still got like 40 orders to ship. eBay's lagging on me. Come on, eBay. Let's go. Up. There it goes. Nope. There it goes. Did my first live yesterday, and it was 99% trolls and lewd remarks. Does it get better? Yes. You need to set yourself up with a bunch of mods. I think I have like 20 active mods right now. So anytime I get a troll, most of the time I don't even see their comment because everybody's reading chat, and then my mod catches it and boots the person out. And if you're doing lives, one thing you have to have is thick skin. You got to not care what people say. There's a bunch of, people on the internet that just want to see a reaction out of you. And if they get that reaction, they win. So just don't give them that reaction. Then they get bored and they go on to the next person. They try to find another person they get reaction from. Just don't take it personally. Next up, we got a pair of Helly Hansen pants. These are like a ski pant or like a hiking pant. Hang on, let me find the sale. Where are they? Man, these were sold a while ago. Okay, there they are. Paid $7.47 for these. These sold for $22.49 plus shipping. These are probably going to go ground advantage. Multitasking, packing my 33 orders while watching you as I time-lapse film me packaging for a TikTok vid. Let's go. You got lots of stuff you're doing all at once. I like it. These are going to go ground advantage. I did set these for 2 pounds. And they are 2 pounds. Okay. So they're going to go ground advantage for $7.85, and the buyer paid $11 for shipping. Yep, we catch everything. Do you think actually having an eBay store starting off again beneficial? I don't know if it's beneficial. To be honest, when I first started, there was no like 150 free listings. I think you got like 10 for like a month, and that was it. Now they give you 150 free listings, so you might as well use those to your advantage before you get a store. Because if you first start, you want to make sure you actually like doing this before you like deep dive into it and get a store subscription. Because when you buy a store subscription, I would suggest buying the yearly store subscription because you save money. So that's what I do. Once a year, I get charged for my store. It's like I think it's like a couple $100 I get charged, but then I only get charged once, and that's it. And I save like 2 months when I do that. So I would say use the free time, the free 150, and then once you figure out you like it, and then go get a store. Yeah, it's 250 free. Sorry, 250 free. I'm restarting after taking a pause. Yeah, so use that 250 for your advantage. See, I don't even know how many you get free. So, what shirts are behind you? Those are Coogis. Those are Coogis. One of like 15 that I own. Just purchased a starter. It's $450. Yeah, the first one is $450. I think I have the third one, the one that I get 1,000 free listings. Or 10,000 free listings. Next up, this is a Tommy Bahama shirt. Picked this up for $10.15, and it sold for $30. I'm taking offers on these. I'm just trying to move them because if I don't move them now, I'm going to get stuck with them for another winter season. So my Whatnot lives are so ghost town. I'd rather have a troll. You got to market your whatnots. Treat whatnot as a business, as like a storefront. You can't just expect people to drop into your storefront. You have to promote your store. Occasionally, you'll get a random one or two that walk by your store or walk by your whatnot or scroll past your whatnot and will enter it. But if you're not promoting your whatnot, you're not going to see anybody in there. It's going to ship for $5.04. Just message you, Pendleton. Warranty works. Nice. KW, you're a beast. I'm just so small. No, you're not small. You're big. You're big. I'm almost out of labels here. I'm glad I grabbed this. I grabbed this right before the live because I knew I'd run out of labels. How are you doing shipping when you sell? I have to put the shipping cost when I list for eBay. How are you doing the shipping cost when you sell? So if I do buyer pay shipping, normally for something like this, I'll just put in 10 ounces and I'll have buyer pay shipping. And if it's over or under, I'll pay the overage or I'll get paid for the underage. If it's free shipping, again, I just put in 10 ounces and I ship based off the weight. You put in the weight and dimensions on eBay. So yeah, if you want to make it perfect, you list the item, you put it on a scale, and you put exactly what the scale says right into the listing. Just take account for your packaging and all that stuff. Next up, I got a Project Rock shirt. Pick this up at TJ Maxx for $10. This one sold for, I think it's $25. Yeah, $25 plus shipping. Just a medium Project Rock tank top. So would you recommend you always do buy it now on eBay? You can do auctions. I know Surfs does a couple auctions with like rare items, but I do buy it now, best offer on everything. My husband hand paints the military models and they sell for a lot. Nice. How do you decide which to send the packages? Flat rate, by weight. So if it's under a pound, it'll always go Ground Advantage. It will never go priority mail because under a pound is the cheapest way to ship is Ground Advantage. When I do flat rate, it's usually for pants and jeans for like clothing. Pants and jeans will normally go flat rate. Why are they calling me? I have to end that call. I can't take that call right now. Hang on, I gotta wait for TikTok to come back. I don't know why they're calling me. Not this early. I'll call them back after this. That's my roofing people that are calling me. Anyways, what was the question again? Oh, flat rate packages. I normally only use flat rate packages on jeans, pants, and like heavy jackets. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Everything else goes Ground Advantage. What thermal printer do you use? I use Dymo 4XL. Dymo 4XL. So we recommend you always do. I already answered that. You know you get thousands of free thermal labels with UPS account. Yes, you can, but you can't use them with a Dymo. I have a Dymo, so I can't use those free thermal labels. Do you pack items going to the opposite coast country from your local area packages? For instance, a shirt going to London. No, I pack all the items at the same exact time, and then I don't separate them out for the post office because the post office separates them if they want to. My mailman already told me I don't need to separate priority and Ground Advantage anymore because they just throw them all in the same bin. They used to separate them, but they don't do it anymore. How do I find you on eBay? Kim, if you go to my pin post on Facebook, I have a link tree there. My eBay store is linked in my link tree. All right, next order. How many do we have left? We have a lot left. I got to start blazing through these. I still have 39 eBay orders going out. 39 total eBay orders. All right, let's do this Eileen Fisher. Let me find it really quick. Eileen, there it is right there. This is an Eileen Fisher Murano wool turtleneck sweater. Picked this up for $8.03. It sold for $39.99. $39.99 free shipping. It is over a pound. So let me see where is it going to? Oh, it's going to Texas. So it's going to go Ground Advantage for, let me see. It's going to go Ground Advantage for $7.85. Yeah, the Rolo, you can use those labels, correct. Any of the ones that backload the labels, you can use for the free labels, but the Dymo's not a backloading one. What's up, Amy? Amy's in the chat. Want to start reselling, but wasn't sure to get a PO box or use my address. I use my address. I don't use a PO box. You can if you want to. If you want to be safer, I guess you can use a PO box, but I use my own address. It's going to ship for $7.85. Do you use poly versus box if it's local or far away? Oh, no. If I'm shipping a shirt to London, I'm going to use a poly mailer to ship it to London because I'm going to use eBay's international shipping program, which means as long as I get it to the eBay hub and it ships overseas, I'm fine. As long as it makes it to that eBay hub. That's it. All right, that one shipped. Next up, I'm going to try to speed through some of these. I got all the heavy ones on top. Let me see. Ooh, this is a good one. All right, shout out to you know who you are. I'm not gonna name names in the chat, but you know who you are. I don't know if you're here. I haven't seen you comment, but I appreciate you. So we did a consignment for somebody on Whatnot, and they gifted us this Polo Ralph Lauren cashmere sweater along with like 2 other Polo Ralph Lauren items just for saying thanks for running their items on Whatnot for them. So we appreciate you. They gave this to me for free. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren 100% cashmere sweater. It was brand new with tags. Retail on this is $398. I ended up selling this for $134.99 plus shipping. They told me I can do whatever I want with them. I can wear them. I can sell them. This was just a thanks. So I appreciate you. Made $150 basically for free. So thank you. Where do you get your clear bags? If you go to my pin post on Facebook, it's in my link tree on my pin post. And this one's going to go ground advantage. Is it over a pound, actually? Might go padded flat rate because this is kind of, no, it's going to go ground advantage. I didn't find anything, so IG, try Goodwill later, Ross later. Nice. Start hunting. Start hunting. If you don't find something at one store, you just got to go to the next store. All right, there we go. Throw it in the poly mailer. Ship it out. Good to go. It's going to ship for 14 ounces. And it's shipping for $6.44. Coogee sweaters. Where do you say we could view your storage setup? So the way I store my items, if you go to my live from last night, if you go over to Facebook and YouTube, you go over to my live last night, you'll be able to see how I store my items. That one shipped. Next up, we have a Rod and Gun sweater. Picked this up for $8.54. It sold for $30 free shipping. Not a brand I normally pick up, but it was cheap enough, and it was that time of year to pick this up, so I picked it up. $8.54. Does eBay use PayPal? No. You can use PayPal. You can have your payments remitted to PayPal if you want, but eBay PayPal is like old. Now they just remit all of your payments straight to your bank account for you. It's called eBay Managed Payments. All right, this is going to Washington, so it's going to have to go flat rate. I don't use regular flat rate envelopes. I use padded. I know I could save money if I use regular flat rate envelopes, but I like the padded options. eBay owns PayPal. I don't think eBay owns PayPal. PayPal is a separate entity. eBay and PayPal are completely separate. All right, so this is going padded flat rate for $8.30. Thanks so much. No problem. How did you start live videos? Thinking about doing that, but not sure where to even start and if it's worth it. I started doing live videos on TikTok about a year and almost a year and 2 months ago or something like that. The reason I started doing them on TikTok is because I noticed nobody was live on TikTok, or if they were, that was very sporadic. So what I did was I went live every single day at the same exact time for almost a year straight. I think I took a total of 10 days off maybe. Every single night started at 8:30, then I moved it to 9:30 for a whole year. I went live and all I was doing was listing in the background, and that's how I grew my following, was just doing live videos. People would come in, ask me questions, I would answer them. They would come back another night, do the same thing. I started with 5 people in my live, and now we're up to 167, 168 on TikTok, and I got 44 on YouTube and Facebook. So you're going to grow, but it's going to take some time. Don't be discouraged, Mary. If you do live videos, you're going to start with nobody in there, but you just got to do work, talk like you have a bunch of people in the live, ask questions. That's how you engage your viewers, and that's how people come back. If you're just, I notice there's a lot of people that start doing live videos and they don't have an audience, so they're just quiet the whole time. They're just sitting there working. Just imagine if you were watching me right now, all I was doing was this. It's very boring to watch. So make sure you're entertaining and just keep asking questions, keep trying to engage the viewers, even if you have nobody there. So yeah, that's my advice. Next up, we got a pair of Scotch and Soda men's denim pants. These are brand new with tags. I picked these up for $16.05. I got them from the 5-10-15 event at Nordstrom Rack. They sold for $44.99. PayPal is his own company again after being handed off eBay shareholder sale. There you go. Yeah, they don't. eBay and PayPal are not a thing anymore. They're definitely not. They're not. I don't think they're friends anymore. They don't like each other very much. All right, this is just over a pound, so it's going to go ground advantage. It's going to California, so it's going to have to go padded flat rate. It's literally just over a pound, but I have to go padded flat rate on this one. eBay bought PayPal and was spun off as an independent company in 2015. There you go. That's what Google says. Do you use auction at all? No, everything's buy it now, best offer. This is going to go padded flat rate. 830. Everything is buy it now, best offer. I don't think I have auctioned one item off on eBay this entire year. I do auction on Whatnot though, and you guys should come out to my show on Friday. I don't have it set up yet, but this Friday and Saturday we're gonna have 2 crazy good shows, lots of great items. So you should come out to Whatnot. If you haven't signed up, use that link in my bio, and you'll get $15 to spend absolutely free. It's literally free money in my bio. If you go to my bio, click on the Whatnot, sign up. Just make sure you put in your phone number. Everybody keeps forgetting to put in their phone number because they think Whatnot's going to call them. They're not going to call you. They just use your phone number to make sure you're an actual person because they don't want people signing up with multiple accounts and getting multiple $15. So that's why they ask for your phone number. But yeah, go to the link in my bio, sign up. I'm going to start reselling. I found a new Sean John blazer for $6. Hope it sells. Make sure you look up comps, though. Don't just pick up random stuff because you heard of the brand before. Look up comps because Sean John is one I do not pick up. Don't pick up anything Sean John. Next up, we got an Eileen Fisher. This is a women's small lamb's wool cashmere cardigan. Pick this up for $4.28. It sold for $44.99 plus shipping. That's a really good sale. That's a really, really good sale. And this one's under a pound, so it's going to go ground advantage. Listing in Burlington and found Doc Martens. Let's go. Might have messed up. Yeah, look up comps. Always look up what's listed and what's sold. Don't just go off of, people go to Goodwill all the time. And I hear this always when I'm live thrifting too. Is like, why don't you pick up Michael Kors? Michael Kors doesn't sell. It just doesn't. Michael Kors men's dress shirts don't sell. Now, Michael Kors purses, yes. If you pick up the right purse, they'll sell. But Michael Kors dress shirts and stuff like that, they just don't sell. But Michael Kors is a great brand. Yes, it's a well-known brand. It just doesn't hold any resale value. It's going to ship for $6.44. Do you have a store on eBay or just list? I have a store on eBay. I have over 2,000 listings. So if I didn't have a store, I'd actually lose money every single month rather than just paying for the store subscription. So yeah, I have over 2,100 listings. Are any of those 61 sales Whatnot orders? No, all of these are eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. The other Whatnot orders have already been shipped. Like I had 47 eBay orders just this weekend alone. Michael Kors cheaper at TJ Maxx and Thrift. Yep. Next up, we have a Peruvian Connection. This is like a women's top. Pick this up for where are you at? There it is right there. Pick this up for $5.34. It sold for $31.49 free shipping. What's up, Snap? By the way, I saw the person that gave me the cashmere sweater in the chat. I didn't acknowledge you because I didn't want everybody knowing who you were. Obviously, we had that conversation, but again, I appreciate you. You know who you are. This is going to ship for 11 ounces. Yep, 11 ounces. Going ground advantage for $5.33. You fly home tonight? Where are you at again? Where'd you say you were again? Seattle? Is that what you said? Something like that? If an item is over a pound, it's always going to be shipped ground. No, some cases it'll be shipped. Okay, Seattle. Some cases it'll go priority mail. It just depends whatever's cheaper. I normally put everything ground advantage, and then if I have to switch to priority, it's an upgrade. So then I'll switch to priority. But you never go from priority to ground because usually it's a slower shipping service. Next up, this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. I think it's cashmere. Hold on. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? So Polo Ralph Lauren. Where is it? There it is. Polo Ralph Lauren black cashmere quarter zip sweater. Picked this up for $10.70. It sold for $39.99 free shipping. Let's see where it's going to because it might have to go padded. Polo, yes. Sitka hunting gear is really, really good. I love finding Sitka hunting gear. This one's going to Colorado, so it is going to go ground, or it's going to go padded flat rate. Sitka is really good. It's a brand that not a lot of people know too. So just a few weeks ago, the vintage t-shirt boys were all over a new rack. They were all over the new rack, and I waited about 5 minutes. I went back to the new rack at Red, White, and Blue. It's probably a few months ago. I think I have a video on it. And they missed the Sitka piece. They picked up a bunch of like crappy little $10 shirts, and they left the $100 Sitka piece just sitting on the rack. So not a brand a lot of people know, but it is a brand that brings in a lot of money. Goodwill prices here are disgusting. Like disgustingly good or disgustingly bad. Disgusting can be taken in two different ways. When you brought me back to selling clothes, thank you. No problem. And yeah, that brand. I can never pronounce that brand's name. Yeah, that one. That's also a really good brand too. They make shoes as well. This thing is super hard to fit in here. There we go. Got it to fit. Goodwill has raised our prices so much. Yeah, but we don't shop at Goodwill all the time. Kuyo. Yeah, that one. Kuyo. Yeah, that's why we don't shop at Goodwill all the time. We'd stop at Goodwill every now and then. Goodwill still has good stuff. And actually, people don't shop at Goodwill as much as they used to because of the prices. So we've noticed in the last year, we actually find more stuff at Goodwill now because resellers stop going there because prices are so high. So in some cases, it actually helps you out. Kuyu. Does Torrid sell good? Good question. Let me see. Hold on. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. If I can find it. There it is. Does Torrid sell well? Yes, in some cases they do. Like this Torrid piece right here. This is a Torrid pair of skull leggings. We picked it up because obviously Halloween is right around the corner. I think we picked this up last month. And we paid $4.01. Not that high of a purchase price. He sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So yeah, bread and butter. Torrid's bread and butter, especially something like this. Like look at that print. That's definitely going to sell this time of year. Good question. I had a Torrid sale this weekend. That was perfect. It's like you knew. It's like you knew what was going to happen. All right, this is going to go Ground Advantage. And it's shipping for, I got a pair of Torrid jeans for $3.50. Hopefully it sells. Low enough cost to try it out. Yeah, I would do like the surf sub method on that and list it for like a lower price plus shipping and just try to move it like super quick. All right, this one's shipping for 13 ounces. Buyer paid $6.45. I'm paying $6.44. Yep, Torrid larger sizes. Torrid moves decent then. It just depends. Look up the Torrid style, all that good stuff. Make sure you're looking up comps. Not all Torrid sells. Bigger sizes, of course, sell better. Different patterns sell better, all that good stuff. Make sure you're looking up comps. Appreciate whoever's liking the live right now. We got 174 people in here. Let's try to get the 10K likes really quick. I know you guys can do it. 10K likes. Tap that screen. If you watch on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button too. Next up, I got an LL Bean shirt. This is like a fishing shirt. It's older label, LL Bean as well. Picked this one up for $4.28. I didn't even get a chance to put this away in inventory. It sold really quick for $17 plus shipping. 17 plus ship. What's up, Three Palm Tree? Good morning, good morning. There we go. Slide that in, ship her out. It's going to ship for 10 ounces. The buyer paid $6.40 for shipping, and I'm only going to pay $4.88. New roller printers on sale for $160 on Amazon. There you go. If you guys need a printer, Rollos are on sale right now for $160. Rollos are pretty good. I use a Dymo. If I had to choose again, I might actually go with a Rollo because of the free UPS labels that you can just load right in the back. But I use a Dymo right now. Where do you find the clear plastic bags you put So that Linktree link in my bio, go to the products we use on a daily basis, and that'll take you to my Amazon storefront. And that has all the products we use, including those clear bags. We use the size that's linked is the one we use for like shirts and stuff. And for heavy jackets and stuff, we just get the next size up from there. That's it. How often are the offers you send out accepted? I don't know. I don't keep track of that information. If I send out 100 offers, I expect to get like 3 or 4 of them to accept the offer, basically. Can you use free priority mail labels even if it's not shipped with priority? Free priority mail? Do they have free priority mail labels? Where do you get free priority mail labels? Where are those at? Free priority mail labels. I think you have to use them with priority mail. Do they have free priority mail labels? If so, I've never heard of this. This is a pair of Joe's jeans. Pick these up for $20. They sold for $40 plus shipping. The post office. You can get them online. Okay. Well, I assume that you have to use priority mail shipping with the priority mail labels. I just use the Dymo labels. I don't know. Do those load from the back too? Are those like the back loading labels, just like the UPS labels are on their website? Okay. I've never even thought about ordering those. But to be honest, I use Ground Advantage way more than I use US priority mail now. So I'd probably just stick to priority mail. This is going to ship for $7.80. Going to Tennessee. So it's going to go Ground Advantage. So even like something like this, I used to always do priority mail, and now they started the new Ground Advantage. It's actually cheaper to just ship Ground Advantage on these. $7.85. Priority address labels must be used for priority. There you go. Only place that has free labels for the merchandise is FedEx. UPS also gives you free labels as well. My printer just died. Come on. Come on. All right, hold on. Let me, I got to reset my printer really quick. Print. See if it does it now. Nope. It's stuck. It said no more labels. I'm tired of being used today. Hold on. I got to unplug it and plug it back in. Gonna need that Rolo deal. Yeah, here we go. That was weird. Just literally stuck. Wait for it to shut off. It does this like every couple months. It'll get stuck like this, and then I just unplug it and plug it back in, and it's normally good to go. Plug. There it goes. See? Told you. Where are you getting your shoes at? The shoes in the corner I get from Nike and Adidas. Had to do that with mine a lot. Back in action. What's up, Big Apple? There we go. Just unplug it, plug it back in. I don't know why it does that every once in a while, but it does. I got a new offer. Man, I have like 3 new offers to check after this live too, after I get done shipping all this stuff. Next up, we got Eileen Fisher. This is a women's Eileen Fisher Merino wool sweater. Picked this up for $5.34. It sold for $31.50. Every time your printer starts, I keep thinking you're playing bagpipes. Yeah, I get that a lot. Everybody says, you're playing bagpipes. No. What size polymailer are you using? Go through the Linktree link in my bio. Takes you to the products we use on a daily basis link. And then it'll take you to the Amazon storefront. The exact bag we have linked is the exact bag that I'm using right now. Can't unhear it. Yeah. Everybody says that. It sounds like bagpipes. Are you shipping through eBay or Pirate Ship today? I'm shipping everything through eBay. I don't really use Pirate Ship for eBay shipping, to be honest. Why do people buy them when they're free? Why do people buy them when they're free? Why do people buy what? The clear bags? Or the labels? The labels that they're talking about I can't use with my Dymo. All right, we just ran out of labels. The bagpipe is broken. The polymailers, you can get polymailers for free. Where are you getting polymailers for free? Keen, Area Ideas, Nike Boots, etc. Polymailers aren't free. Yeah, you have to pay for polymailers. And if you can tell me where I can get free polymailers, I will take them right now. UPS, no. So USPS, you can't get these polymailers for free. You get these ones for free, but you can't use Ground Advantage labels. You can't use the labels that have a G on them. You cannot use them with these packaging. This is only for Priority Mail packaging. So yes, you have to buy your packaging if you use Ground Advantage. All right, let me reload this printer now. No, you're good. Look at my last comment. Hold on. I recently have a new shoe man. I'm willing to ship then to you and sell. Hit me up with what you have. I might sell those. Those would be like whatnot sales. So I'd have to get them at the right price. I probably wouldn't list those on eBay because I just don't have room to store a bunch of new in-box shoes. Like that's where I store my new in-box shoes. I just don't have room for them. All right, time to reload the Dymo. I knew this was going to happen, so that's why I grabbed my roll. There we go. This way. All right. It's probably going to reprint another label. It normally does. Nope, didn't do it that time. Beautiful. They're all new without box. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you have. Those will be whatnot sales. Are those Priority Mail are loop? Are you planning to hand write those Priority Mail labels are loose? Are you planning to hand write? Yeah, the Priority Mail labels on you. That's what I was thinking when they said that. The USPS Priority Mail labels, I think they already have the priority on them. You have to order them and buy them. You don't just get free labels, and you have to like write the address on it. So yeah, I don't think you can just get Priority Mail labels. You have to buy them and put the address on it. So yeah, I was thinking that when they were saying that. I've never seen free labels. And they definitely wouldn't work with like a Dymo or something like that. Next up, we got a pair of Patagonia women's sweatpants. Picked these up for $4.28. They sold for 22 doll hairs. 22 doll hairs. What's up, Caroline? It's going to ship out just regular Ground Advantage. It's going to go right into a poly mailer. Getting Priority Mail labels would be a waste of time. Yeah. Yeah, because then you'd have to like reload your label printer every time you had to go from priority to Ground Advantage, even if that was a thing. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. I got the free labels from UPS. Yeah, that's where you get some labels. Loopies. I keep saying loopies. What's up? Because I keep thinking blue cheese because Dusty's here. That's why. What's up, Dusty? It's going to ship for $4.88. You always use rolls of labels, or do you get the fan fold ones? With the fan fold ones, you can't use them on the Dymo. The Dymo's a spool. So it's just like literally a printer with a spool, and it has to use the rolled up labels. You can't feed it from the back. Do you have to put input size when you're mailing each of these poly mailers, or just the weight? So when they're Ground Advantage, little tip here for you guys. Doesn't really matter about the dimensions when it's Ground Advantage. It's only about the weight. It's all post office cares about. But with these, I always put 9 by 11 by 2 because my poly mailers are 9 by 11 and it's usually about 2 inches. Especially if you squish it down, it'll be 2 inches. But yeah, that's what I put in for my dimensions. But for Ground Advantage, it's just like First Class used to be. They don't really care about weight, or they don't really care about dimensions. How did you get your Dymo printer to work with eBay? When you're shipping, there's a settings button in the bottom right-hand corner. When you're going to ship out your label, you have to change it to 4x6. Next up, I got a Lacoste polo. This one I paid $3.21 for. It sold for $16.19 plus shipping. It's an old Izod Lacoste. This one's just going to slide in the poly mailer, ship out, good to go. I just bought the Jane thermal printer. I use Pirate Ship. I can print off my phone. So far, I like it. Yeah, I wish my Dymo had that ability. I got the older Dymo, so I don't have the ability to print Bluetooth. But my Dymo's been rocking and rolling for a while, so I have no issues with it. Except for every once in a while, like it did today, like where I have to unplug it and plug it back in. But that literally happens like once every 2 months. Where'd you get those bags? Linktree, link in my bio. You're a great multitasker. Appreciate it. I try. The bags are linked in my bio. All the products we use on our daily basis are linked in my bio. There's literally a portion of the Linktree that says products we use on a daily basis. I don't know what's going on with eBay right now, but it's literally taking forever. I use Munvin. I've had no issues. There you go. There's so many thermal printers out there. Just pick whatever one's cheap and works good. Does anyone have Bluetooth wireless printer worth it? Question mark. How long has it taken you to sell 61 things? How long has it taken me? These were sales from Friday till today, till this morning. How long have I been reselling? If that's what you're asking, it's over 5 years. I just started using Poshmark, haven't been on any other platforms, but I've heard eBay is hella hard. Is that true? It's a little bit harder because you have to learn shipping. With Poshmark, you just pretty much throw it in any envelope or package and ship it out. So that's the only difficult part about eBay. But for example, I think I had 7 Poshmark sales this weekend and 47 eBay sales. So maybe it's time you just learn the harder one. And once you learn the harder one, the easier ones are 10 times easier. This is a North Face men's shirt. Picked this up for $10.69. It sold for $29. It is over a pound, so it's probably going to have to go priority mail. This is one of those heavier shirts. Actually, it's going to New Mexico. It might be going ground advantage. Let me see really quick. Nope, it's got to go padded flat rate. $9.47, so I'm going to ship it for $8.30. Shipping so easy, just throw it in a poly. Yep, throw it in a poly, weigh it, and ship it. Easy peasy. Same here, Dymo is amazing. Yeah, I love my Dymo. Again, it's like the argument, which is better, List Perfectly or Venmo? What's better, Dymo or Rollo? Or all the other cheap printers. There's so many options out there. Just pick whatever one works best for your business model. Would you start posting on eBay to make your first sales? So the first thing I actually listed on eBay was something I bought on eBay literally like a couple weeks or a couple months before. It was like one of those Pokemon booster boxes. I was going to start collecting them. And I wish I kept it because now that one that I bought is worth like crazy money. But it was like a sealed booster box, and then I just resold it back on eBay. So it sold like immediately. And then I started selling a bunch of clothing. Yeah, puppy's in the... If you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube, you get to see the puppy. She's waiting in the corner right now. She's doing puppy things. Next up, Corey Richard shirt. Picked this one up for $4. It's a 3XB, really good size. It sold for $28.34. Free shipping. This is definitely an auto posher sale because I don't list anything at $34. So auto posher sent out a 10% out offer and somebody accepted it. That's how that worked. Ladybug. You sell on eBay with just your phone or too complicated? Yep, you can just use your phone. You don't have to use use a computer or anything like that. You can just use your phone if you want to. What's up, bug? It's going to ship for 7 ounces. Buyer paid $6.65, and I'm only paying $4.44. I only use my phone. Yeah, you can just use your phone. You don't even need to ship at your house if you didn't want to. You could get the labels emailed to you and then take that QR code to the post office, and they'll ship your items. They'll print out the labels. You don't even need a printer nowadays. You can literally just do everything from your phone. I choose to do the printer, though. What plan do you recommend for List Perfectly? It depends on how many listings you have and how many you list. Just look at the services and compare with what you currently do. I cross-list at least 30 items a day, so I use the most expensive plan. Is there a way to update or renew listings in eBay? You end listings and you sell similar. I use a platform called Autoposher that I have linked in my bio as well that does that for me. They end the listings for me, and then they recreate the listings for me. I never have to touch anything. Does it all automated. Next up, pair of Bluffworks pants. These sold in like 3 hours. Paid $21.40 for these. I did pay up for them, but I knew these would sell really fast. They sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Really, really quick, easy sale. This is going to go ground advantage, and they're under a pound. Beautiful. Go ground advantage for shipping for $6.78. Does that mean you would have to be in line with all the packages? Yes. And then you have to wait for them to print it. That's why I do it from home. And then I have the mailman come to my front door. He scans all my packages in, and he picks them all up and ships them out. I never have to leave the house. I could be a hermit if I wanted to and just stay in my house for the next like 3 weeks because I have enough stuff to list for 3 weeks too. But I'm not going to be a hermit. Did you pay promoted listings when you getting started? I started 5 years ago. There was no such thing as promoted listings 5 years ago. Promoted listings is like 2 years old, maybe. But I did start doing promoted listings right after it was released. There you go. That one's shipped. Let's talk about this one. This is an LL Bean chamois shirt. It's a size 2XLT. I actually sold this on Whatnot, but when I was shipping it, I noticed there was a stain on the front. So I contacted the person that bought this and said, hey, do you still want this? If not, I'll go ahead and refund you. And they didn't want it. So I went ahead and refunded them. I listed it back on eBay and it sold for $30 plus shipping. I think it sold for $35 on Whatnot. So I lost a little bit of money. And this was a consignment order too. So I went ahead and just took it. I took a little bit of a loss. I'm completely fine with it. And then it sold on eBay for $30 plus shipping. So really, really good sale. This is definitely probably going to go padded flat rate because it's super heavy. Do you set shipping price? Do you have, it's all calculated shipping. Everything is calculated. This is going in South Carolina actually. So it's going to go ground advantage. I was going to ship it priority, but it's going to go ground advantage. My mailman gets a little irritated about outgoing. Isn't that his job? Yes, it is his job. Tell him not to get irritated. Tell him that K-Way used to be a mailman and you shouldn't have any issues doing your job. That's like I've compared it to like a grocery store bagger, right? That'd be like you coming up to the grocery store line, to checkout line with a bunch of groceries, and the bagger's like, oh, I hate bagging all these groceries. I wish somebody would just have 5 items. Like, yeah, that's the same exact concept. The mailman's supposed to get out of his truck and scan them. So that's his thing. If he doesn't like it, oh well. And if he skips your house because you have a lot of packages, call the post office, ask to talk to the postmaster, and let them know that they should be getting out of their truck and picking up your packages because that's part of their job. It's going to ship for $7.35. Buyer paid $10.25. But K-Way said that you don't have to take them. Wait, but K-Way said that you would take them with a smile. Yes, that's how it should be. They should take it with a smile because actually the thing that pays their bills is the packages, not the letters that they drop off. They get paid almost nothing to deliver, especially standard mail. Autoposher is like having an extra employee relisting for you. 100%. Yep. When people find out how nice Autoposher is, a lot of people don't use it in the chat. You probably should go look it up and see how amazing it is. But yeah, Autoposher is like hiring an extra employee for first month $30. So you get paid. You basically hire another employee for $1 a day. That's it. And it's all automated. Really easy to do. Take it, mailman. Take it with a smile. Yes. Take it and smile. All right. Next up, I got 2 orders going to the same buyer. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. And this is a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Both size large. They sold for $38.68. I paid $6.96 for this one and $5.34 for this one. This is a combined shipping order. So this is going to, let's see where it's going to. It's going to Laredo, Texas. So it's probably going to go ground advantage. Yeah, it's going ground advantage. What's your thoughts on eBay's new feature to pass on shipping discount to the buyer? It's not a new feature. It's been around for a very long time, actually. I mean, you could do that, but you pay all the fees. You pay for the shipping. You pay for the shipping materials, and you should be paid for your time. So I think that you should keep that. I don't think you should pass that to the buyer. If you want to, that's fine. But I would keep it. That's what I would do. But that's been a feature for a very long time, actually. This is going to ship for $7.85. Where can we get Nina to start where can we get Nina to start a auto delist on Autoposher? That would come out when she makes a cross lister, probably. If she doesn't have a cross lister, she has no business pulling listings down, because if that happened, and let's say somebody was using Vindu at the same time, that would confuse both services. So I would say it's probably not going to happen until she makes a cross lister. That's just what I think. I know she talked about it. She's talked about it before that she was going to make a cross lister. I don't know when, if it is going to come out, when it will come out, but it would be pretty cool if she made a cross lister. Next up, we have a Peter Millar shirt. I paid $8 for this in a bulk buy. It's brand new with tags. It sold for $42 plus shipping. So my question was cross listing. Oh, so cross listing, I don't know when if she is going to come out with cross lister, I don't know when. That's like a huge task to handle. She already had that issue with Poshmark recently that she had to take care of just this month alone. That probably took up a lot of her time. So I don't know. We'll see. Got my code from K-Way. How many listings do you have across all platforms? So on each platform, I have around 2,000 listings. So 6,000 total. If you want to count, they're the same items. They're just on different platforms. So like I have 2,100 items listed on eBay right now. 2,150, I think, somewhere around there. This is going to ship for $4.81. I've even made my 20 back just from letting other people know about it and then them loving it. It's literally a game changer for reselling. 100%. 100%. And just imagine if she made a cross lister with those features, and she had to auto delist and relist. That would be everything you want in a complete service all in one. That would be crazy. That one shipped. Almost done, chat. How many more do I have? I feel like I've been shipping for like 10 hours. I got 20 more to ship still. Ay. All right. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a size 2XL t-shirt. It actually sold this morning. Unfortunately, it had a small stain on the front, so I had to list it pretty low. Paid $8.53. It sold for $14 plus shipping. One-stop shop. She would have my business. Yeah, I'll let her know. I'm gonna hit her up about that. She needs to get it. She needs to get that up and rolling, because I think a lot of people would make the switch from all the platforms just straight to Autoposher, because it would be a share, it would be a delist relist, it would be a cross lister all in one. That would be insane. Does Autoposher post to eBay and Poshmark at the same time? Autoposher is not a cross lister. What it does is it delists your item currently, and then it relists your item for you. It doesn't do cross listing. It's just a delister and a relister, so it freshens your listings up. Your old stale listings, if they're sitting for a while, you want to end them and then recreate them. Make a brand new listing. It'll help you in the algorithm. That's what it does. It's not a cross lister yet. It's called Autoposher. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up through my link, you get $5 off your first month. They have a Poshmark only option and then an option for eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. It does all those features that I just talked about on all 4 of those platforms. Sends offers, recreates listings, shares on Poshmark. Also follows people back on Poshmark as well. Does all that for $30 for your first month. What's your return policy with new tag items? Do you require them to come back with tags? Yes. If they don't come back with tags, I do take a 50% cut, and eBay allows me to do that. Next up, really good sale. If you guys caught my Instagram post yesterday, you know what this is. This is a Peter Millar Houndstooth silk wool blend blazer. Picked this up for $13.38. Sold for $105.29 plus shipping. Thank you. So if you have Autoposher, there's no point to paying for promote listings. I still promote my listings. I think you can use both at the same time. But I mean, depends on what you list. I list a lot of clothing, so I think having a promotion on top of relisting helps the item sell a little bit quicker. This one's going to ship for $8.82, and it's going priority mail. Buyer paid shipping on this one. So many people already loved her service, so if she adds that, I think she would do the seller first choice. More work. Yes, I think so too. I'm gonna have a conversation with her. Maybe I'll DM her later today. Let's see what's up. I don't think we haven't chatted in a couple weeks, so yeah. How do you promote on Poshmark? There's a new promotion feature on Poshmark. To be honest, I'm never gonna use it. Poshmark already takes 20%. And now they want you to give another like 5% to them. 25% of your sale given to Poshmark is crazy. So yeah, I'm not going to use it. But you can promote on Poshmark. There's a new feature. I don't know if it's out for everybody, but basically you pay an extra fee. And I think it's pay per click too, which is even worse on Poshmark. I wouldn't do it. I think it's garbage. I went to school for computer programming. 100% can do that code that 100%. Do those priority mailers good in wet weather? Yeah, they're Tyvek. So Tyvek is known for, like, you wrap your house in Tyvek. This kind of stuff. So yeah, you don't have to worry about anything getting wet in these. My neighbor had his shed wrapped in Tyvek. So yeah. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Paid $6.96 for this. It sold for $22.49 plus shipping. It is going ground advantage. This is like the 4th Polo Ralph Lauren item. I was wondering if you use different phone from your personal phone for business. No, I just have one phone. But I do write off, talk to your tax advisor. Of course, it's not a tax information, but I do write off a portion of my phone every single year. I think it's like 75% because I use my phones for most of my business. I very rarely actually use my phone to talk to somebody on. It's like pretty much used for eBay or social media. It's hardly ever used for like calling people. So talk to your tax advisor. You should be able to write off a portion of your phone if you use it for your business. Again, that's not tax advice. Talk to your tax advisor because I'm not a tax professional. And yeah, don't use Android phones. Only use Apple phones. Right? Do you have an LLC? No, I don't have an LLC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an Android user over there.
Love my Android.
She loves her Android. Next up. You're awesome, Wayne. Thanks for putting in that work. Hope you have a great day. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in, as always. Next up, we got a pair of Peter Millar pants. Pick these up for $8.03. They sold for $26. Free shipping. They're over £1. Let's see where they're going. That's not Kayla. That's Kayla. That's Kayla's mom. That's mom. High five to mom. That's what Trisha said. High five to mom.
Ah, thank you. High five.
Damn Android users. You guys always stick together.
Yes.
No. Team Kayla. That's not Kayla. That's mom. Kayla is at a field trip today. She'll be back later today. Probably like midday sometime. Damn youngins. All right, this is gonna ship padded flat rate for $8.30 because it would have been like $9.17 to ship Ground Advantage. Android, lots of Android people in the chat today. Where's all my iPhone people? iPhone people, stand up. There's always one Android in every family. Yeah, I know. There's always one. All right. How many more orders? I think we're at like 16 left, right? 16 left. We're almost done. Almost done. iPhone for life. There we go. Apple all the way. iPhones unite. Let's go. All right. You guys were a little quiet on me. I had to make sure you were still here. All right. Next up, we have a Brooks Brothers. This is just a Brooks Brothers plaid dress shirt, but it did have the Brooks Brothers logo on the front. Paid $8 for this. I didn't even get a chance to put it away. It literally was listed and sold within like 2 days for $17.99. So I'm probably going to be picking these up more often now because now they're starting to sell again. If you have a business account on TikTok, I can't post a link tree without one. I think I do because I have the shop now. So yeah, I think I do have a business account. Just switched, missed my iPhone. Yeah, there you go. Bobby, you should just go back. Just take the hit and go back. iPhones are for old people that love simple, basic life. iPhones are for people that don't want to get hacked and for people that want all the latest updates first because they always update Apple first before they ever update Android, and that's facts. You can't tell me that's not facts. Anytime they do any update for any program or release anything, it's always released to iPhone first before Android. Look it up. iPhones are for smart people, yes. Never been hacked by an Android, yes. Well, just wait. iPhone Nation. Go talk to Wagon Trail Adventures if you want to. Just talk to Wagon Trail. He'll explain why iPhones are superior because he literally deals in that profession of people getting hacked and, hacking people, all that stuff. He'll tell you iPhones are superior. And he has both phones, by the way. And he'll tell you 100% iPhones are better. And I trust Wagon with everything. Hey guys, it's like, how can you not trust somebody with that kind of voice? Okay. Next up, we got a pair of Spanx. I paid $13.89 for these. They also only sold for $19.99, but they had a big stain on the back, so we dropped them like significantly. They sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So again, we disclosed the stain, all that good stuff. So hopefully the buyer understands. Android has all the new features before Apple's like 2 years prior. Whatever. Go talk to Wagon. Just call Wagon and say, "Hey Wagon, why is iPhone better?" And he'll give you a whole list of why iPhones are better. This is going to Texas for $7.85. I used to have an Android way back in the day. I'll never go back. Apple's copies Android's feature and sells the same phone. And it sells it better. It's just a better phone. I'm using an iPhone right now, and I have an iPhone here, and I'm using an iMac in the background. All beautifully connected. Peace out, Jaden. Appreciate you stopping by for the iPhone versus Android talk. That was the reason why I switched to Apple. Android is cooler for me, but everything was Apple focused in America. Other countries, Android. There you go. There you go. He's biased on Apple. I am. I can admit it. I am biased on Apple. How many days of purchases? How many days of purchases are you shipping from Friday till this morning? So from Friday, I didn't ship any. Friday afternoon, by the way. Friday afternoon till this morning. 61 orders, and that does not include my Whatnot sales. I had 30 something orders from Whatnot, like 50 items shipped on Whatnot. Next up, I'm looking for this one. It's at the bottom of the bin. It's another Ralph Lauren. It's a very fall colorway. So this one sold for $27 free shipping. It's a little bit of an older listing. I wasn't doing plus shipping when I was listing this one. This is probably like 2 months old, and it sold for $27.90 free shipping. Love your calmness to the Android banter. I'm always calm on live. Nothing really bothers me anymore. You have to really say something crazy to rile me up. Good morning, Arizona Pickin'. Plus, it's like Apple versus Android. Who cares? It's like List Perfectly versus Vendu. Who cares? You use your iPhone. You go outside and you zoom in on the moon as much as you want. If that makes you feel better, go Android. Do you go outside and zoom in on the moon? You probably do, don't you?
I have actually.
See,
I did try.
They always do. They go outside and they're like, "Look, I can zoom in on the moon, and you can't with your iPhone. I got a nice picture of the moon tonight." We all overpaid facts. The Titans do better next time. Don't talk. We'll not talk about the Titans. Kit Kat knows how to rile me up. Titans had a horrible day. We lost that game. We didn't lose to the Colts. We lost ourselves. The Colts should have lost that game by a mile. We just horrible plays. Thoughts on healthcare and insurance? Healthcare is a scam. That's what I think. I'm not going to get riled up on that one. I think people in the chat will get riled up, not me. This is a Kevin's brand new tag. It's a Pew Pew shirt. I can't say the other word for it because you can't say it on TikTok. But I picked this up in a bulk buy. I don't normally pick up this brand, but it was thrown in on the bulk buy. I think I paid technically I paid like $4 for it, but I had spread the cost for the bulk buy against all my items. This one sold for $8 or sold for $20 plus shipping. I paid $8 for it. What are you over there snapping for? You see her? Do they see her over there? Yeah, they see her snapping. She wants to play. All right, this one is going to ship Ground Advantage. Insurance is also a scam. Yes, insurance is a scam. Did you guys know if you don't have insurance, you can usually get cheaper prescription medication because whatever place you go to will always give you like a discount. And on top of that, if you just do your checkups throughout the year, you're paying like $100 like a $50 to go do a checkup. And even if you have to go get shots for your kids, because we don't have insurance currently for our kids, you just go to the to get a shot. It's like $100. To pay for insurance for a whole month is like $200 for your kid. So you lose money every year doing insurance. The only time you really need insurance is if you have like a catastrophic life event. Otherwise, just pay out of pocket. You'll save yourself so much money. And even if you have a catastrophic life event, you can still haggle the price you pay at the hospital. And if you can't haggle, then you just pay them $50 a month for the rest of your life and you're good to go. That's how insurance works. He's getting riled up now. I'm not riled up. End rant. Now everybody in the chat can start yelling at me. Most people have never lived their life without insurance. And then once they live their life without insurance, they're like, why did I have insurance this whole time? Next up, we got a pair of 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. I picked these up for $16.05. They sold for $40.49 plus free shipping. The insurance advice is not wise. Yes. See, I knew I'd get riled up. I'd get somebody riled up. Prescriptions use Good RX. There you go. I think I'm going to have to ship these padded flat rate because they're probably going to be shipping far away. Let me see really quick. Come on, eBay. Oh, they're going to Texas, actually. Actually, they're probably going to go. Oh, I did select Ground Advantage padded flat rate. So, hold on. Where'd you get the list of? Where did you list the Cheetah Lily Pulitzer shirt? The Cheetah, the one that you saw on my Facebook, was listed on Whatnot. We sold that on, I think that was a Whatnot sale. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that was Whatnot. I finally found 2 pairs of Viore Meta joggers for men for $5 each. I'm pumped. Let's go. Viore is one of my favorite brands to pick up by far. I just saw it on TikTok on a TJ Maxx haul. Oh, where did we buy it? We probably bought it from TJ Maxx. That's probably where we got it from. Yeah, that's an exception, Diane. If you have like a crazy like health condition, then of course you have to have insurance. But knock on wood, we're all good here. There you go. Next up, we're almost done. We're almost done, chat. We have 11 more orders to ship. Some of them are bigger orders too, so they'll be going in boxes. Next up, these sold really fast too. Art Meets Chaos jeans. I actually picked these up a long time ago at Salvation Army. I have that video, and there's so many people in that video that tell me like these won't sell for over $40 because they're used. I listed these and they sold within a day for $45. I paid $6, sold for $45 plus shipping, and they're going to go probably padded flat rate. Oh, they're going. Never mind, they're going ground advantage because they're going to Florida. So let's go. I use List Perfectly. Yeah, I have it linked in my link tree. It's in my bio. I already answered that. What's your favorite Kuji? My favorite one I have right now is the fish Kuji. The all over fish Kuji. Hey, I've been live for 90 minutes. Let's go. I'm almost done. 2-hour shipping live. All right, this is gonna go. Buyer paid $9.55. I'm only paying $7.15. Lily was a giveaway. Okay, yeah, Lily was a giveaway. That was the giveaway show. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That was the giveaway show. That was a lot of fun. Awesome, thank you. Is it the best one, or advantage does this one have? Are you talking about List Perfectly? Is that what you're asking? I'm getting mixed up on questions. What do you usually do if tracking number shows if it's stuck at the post office still? There's nothing you can really do. You just got to wait for it to move. Yes, List Perfectly. So there's advantages and disadvantages to List Perfectly. Me and Chris talked about it not last night, but the night before. What I would suggest everybody do is, and Chris was smart about saying this too, is there's free trials for both List Perfectly and Vindu. I use List Perfectly. I like List Perfectly. Try both. Try the free trials for both. See which one you like. And then whichever one you like better, go with that one. But I use List Perfectly. And I do have a link in my bio. Sign up, you get 30% off your first month. But try the free trials. There's also like a free flip one too. People have used that, and it's free forever, I think. There's advantages and disadvantages to that one too. So just try them all out. Next up, we got a pair of AG jeans. I picked these up for $10.67. I listed these I normally list these for right around $40 free shipping. I did $25 plus shipping on this one. And this one I listed this one for $30 plus shipping, and it sold for $25 plus shipping. I took a best offer on it. Sorry, I got an offer like mid-sentence there. And I actually want to see what this offer is. It's probably it's a low ball offer. It's a very expensive jacket that somebody just like literally lowballed the crap out of me on. $100 offer on a $350 jacket. No, thank you. All right, this is going to go padded flat rate for $8.30. Hold on. I got to grab some more paddeds. So buyer paid for ground advantage. I'm actually going to upgrade them to padded flat rate, and I'm going to save myself almost $1. Gave it up a few years. Don't give up Facebook. Come back to Facebook. I gave up Facebook a few years ago too, and then I opened my page, and actually I like Facebook a lot. I wish actually TikTok had some same features that Facebook has. I use Flip, but I get one Posh sale in a month and 0 Mercari sales ever. Yeah. From what I understand, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't even know how Flip works. I'm not going to engage in how Flip works because I've never used it before, so I can't give my opinion on it. So yeah, try them all out. Try them for free. See which one you like best. Again, I use LP. Can you explain combined shipping, or can you explain combined shipping? Do you respond lowball offers? So I do respond to lowball offers. I always counter high. And combined shipping, if somebody buys 2 things on eBay, I do combined shipping for them. So somebody bought 2 things on eBay this weekend, and they asked for a reduced shipping cost. So what I did was I sent them an invoice with a reduced shipping cost. What's up, Central Illinois? Jay Wright said Flip works because they sell wholesale lots. Is that what they do? Weird service. Very weird. Why don't they just charge for their service? Polo Ralph Lauren chino pants. I picked these up at Plato's Closet for $17.12. They sold for $69.99 free shipping. I use Flip free, but full of glitches. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I was going to say, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say it because I don't want people being like, you don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, I've heard that it's full of glitches. Chris was saying something about how when you upload photos, I guess sometimes the photos don't upload in the same quality, like things like that. And like if I'm just going to get something, I'm going to pay for it. Remember, it's always a write-off at the end of the year too. So you get to write it off. If you're using it for your business, pretty much write off at the end of the year. Do you get a lot of returns? No, I don't really get hardly any returns, to be honest. Every like 300 items I sell, I get about 10 returns. The lots are consignment. Oh, so consignment lots. How does that work? They send out a lot to you, and you have to. That's weird. That's weird. They should just have their service paid for. It's going to ship padded flat rate for $8.30. Almost done, chat. We're almost done. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We've had like 150 strong on TikTok this entire time. Let's go. Tap that screen, though. We're at 12.8K likes. Can we get to 20K likes before the end of this live? 20K likes. Next up, I got a men's Bugatti shirt. Picked this up online. Arbitrage. Again, new at tags. It's the third one I'm shipping out today. Paid $26.97. This one sold for 62 doll hairs. I'm listening and waiting for the See Your Death Pile. Oh, yeah, well, I'll show it to you. Just remind me right before I get off. Otherwise, I'll forget. What's your plan for today? I got to do some listings after this live. I got to cross list some items, and then I'm going to do some regular listings until Kayla gets home. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if I'm going to put out a video today because I don't know if I have time to film a video today. Appreciate all the taps. Appreciate the heartbeat too. This is going to ship for $5.33. I saw some Coogee jeans at Plato's Closet. They were asking $20. Figured way too much. Coogee jeans don't really sell for crazy money. It's just pretty much the sweaters. I know you guys see me pick up Coogees, but it's just sweaters. I never pick up jeans. Thanks for all the wisdom. Appreciate. Sold leather jacket and Poshmark today. Let's go. Were you grabbing the Bugatti Whisper It just between two of us? I'm picking it up from a retail store online. Actually, I picked up the Bugatti. I could probably tell you where I got it from. I'm not going to, but if I did, it wouldn't matter anyway because they're not. I got these like a year and a half ago, and I bought I think it was like 150 of them, and they don't have the same price on this site anymore. The price of Bugatti is way more expensive. So even if I told you, you wouldn't be able to find them because they're not selling them for the same price. I got lucky when I got all these. There was like a deep discount clearance, and I happened to find it and bought a whole bunch of them. This is a North Face women's pair of pink leggings. Paid $6.96 for these. They sold for $20, free shipping. And we listed these last week, and they already sold. Are you guys having a show on Saturday? If so, what time? If we're doing a show on Saturday, it's either going to be 8:30 or 9:30. I got to talk to Kayla about it and see what time we're doing a show. But we're going to probably schedule that show tomorrow at some point in time. And it's going to be a huge jacket show, like massive jacket show. I think anywhere between 70 to 100 jackets all on that show. Rhymes with BJ Smacks? No. I never buy anything from TJ Maxx online. I always buy in store. I've never found any good deals on TJ Maxx online, to be honest. I've always looked, but I never see any deals. And I hate the fact that you have to click on the name. And so some of the brands, they hide the name until you tap on them. It's so stupid. I don't understand why they do that. What is the brand, the multicolor sweater behind you? Have one in the 80s. It's called Coogee. Coogi. Coogee. Yeah, Trisha responded. Last item in this bin, and then we got the harder items to ship, and then we're done. This is a Eileen Fisher wool open coat. Picked this up for $13.38. It sold for $49.49 plus shipping. This is definitely an Auto Posture sale because I don't list anything for $49.49. So Auto Posture sent out that offer. It's going to go ground advantage. No, it's not. It's going to go padded flat rate. Padded flat rate for $8.30. Get all the air out of it. And then push it up. right. And this thing is hard to close up. Actually gonna throw a piece of tape on here too, because this is very, very tight. What's up, Liv? Ryan's with Mordstrom pack? No, not Mordstrom pack either. Good try though. Nice try. Try again. Next up, how many orders do we have left? 5 orders left. Let's go. From 47 down to 5. Let's go. Surprised nothing sold during this live either. First time watching you on TikTok. Appreciate it. Make sure you give me a follow while you're here, and then go watch all my content. I got tons of content here on TikTok going over exactly what I do. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren corduroy coat. Picked this up for $5.34. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping. This was the one that I showed last night that has a missing button. So because I had a missing button, I priced it super low, and it still sold for $24.99. It is going to Florida, so we're just going to throw it in one of these envelopes, and we're going to ship it out. Appreciate the follow, Ricky. Priority mail for $7.20. So we have a couple hard goods going out, and then we're good to go. $7.20. When's the jacket show? It's going to be Saturday. I haven't loaded the shows yet. I don't even have them available to look at yet. So be on the lookout for the show. It'll probably be either later today or tomorrow. I'm gonna put the show up to be followed or bookmarked, and then Saturday will be the big jacket show. We're gonna have North Face, Lululemon, Patagonia, all those brands. We're gonna have them all available on the Saturday show. Everything will be loaded up at $1. What bag number is that? Mine looks small. It's a Tyvek envelope. You go to USPS.com. You order the Tyvek envelopes. There's only one Tyvek envelope you can choose from. You store everything on racks and shelves. I store everything in bins. Where will you selling live? If you go through my link in my bio, you can sign up for Whatnot. That's where we sell. Go through the link in my bio, though. Sign up through that link, and you'll get $15 for free. Absolutely free. And you can use it this weekend. There's no catches. All you have to do is create an account. That's the only catch there is. In this box is I don't want to show the address because it has my address on it. Rod and Gun sweater or jacket. It's a leather jacket. Picked this up for $144. It only sold for $175. I just basically let this thing go. I didn't want it anymore, and I finally got an offer on it, so I'm basically breaking even on it. Are you done yet? No. Are you done yet? Can you throw a tape measure really quick? Um, 13, 11, 4. 13, 11, 4. 13, 11, 4. This one's going to go Ground Advantage to California for $11.43. Where's my mouse? It's never ending. It's almost done. I only got 4 more orders after this. Do you have a certain ratio on how to pay yourself with each sale? I just pay myself a certain amount at the end of every week or 2 weeks. Just depends on how my bank account looks. Every week or 2 weeks, though. To start, how many items should I post on eBay? As many as you have to post. I would always go through and just list items that you have in your house and list those items first. Bunch of stuff you just have sitting around your house. Are most of your sales the U.S. or outside U.S.? Almost. I don't think I sold anything outside the U.S. this round. Everything is within the U.S. All right, that one shipped. Actually, I need to tape down that corner so that looks like it's going to come out. All right, next. Rhymes with Smacks Fifth Ave. I've never shopped at that store either. I walked by one in the University Mall, but I never stopped in it, so no. Thanks for coupon for Whatnot. Bought a Carhartt jacket from Crazy T-Shirt Guy. Nice. Got that $15 code. Let's go. How many items do you usually have listed at one time? Right now we have over 2,100 items listed. Next up is a Limax spruce tree. Pick this up in a bulk buy. I've already made all my money back on this bulk buy, so cost of goods is technically zero. If I had to spread the cost of goods against all items, I probably would have paid like less than $1 each per item. But here it is right here. It's brand new in the packaging. This one sold for $8 plus shipping. Not a crazy sale, but yeah, it's been sitting around for a while. I'm glad to see it gone. Where do I have the paper again? I always lose this.
The brown paper?
Yeah, dang roll of paper. No, it must be over here. It might be on the bottom shelf maybe.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Looking for this. Oh, I have one right here too. I have one right next to me. It's literally sitting right next to me. You always sell internationally? I use eBay's international shipping program, which means they ship overseas for me. I ship it to an eBay facility. From there, they ship it overseas. As long as my item makes it to the eBay facility in one piece, I'm good to go. If it ships overseas and it gets broken for any reason, I'm covered. So, yeah. Yeah, I literally have it sitting right next to me. Yeah. Listen, I've been shipping for feels like forever now, so I'm just glad we're almost done. We only got 3 items left. This one shipping for 8 ounces. Buyer paid $6.65. I'm only paying $3.99. So, do you have a Black Friday routine? I don't really. That's actually a good question. This year, I think I'm going to see what kind of sales there are. One store I like to stop in. I don't like to go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls because they don't really do any kind of deal for Black Friday. But I do like popping into Nordstrom Rack and seeing what kind of sales Nordstrom Rack has. I didn't do it last year. And I think this year I'm going to at least hit up one. And if it's good, I'll go to another one. But I don't do retail arbitrage like Walmart or anything like that. So really it's just clothing stores. And the only one near me that's really good is Nordstrom Rack. So if anybody has any other places they go to and they feel like dropping in the chat right now, I'll try out those places too. But typically it's just Nordstrom Rack. All right, next up, another Christmas item. How do you adjust the price for shipping after it's already been paid for? Buyer pays shipping, and then you put in your dimensions, and then you're buying the label through eBay. So if you mess up on shipping and you have to pay extra for a label, you can't charge extra to the buyer. The buyer already paid. So that's how you do it. You pay for the label at the end. How do you get the eBay boxes? I get a quarterly coupon. Every quarter, eBay gives me a quarterly coupon because I have a store subscription. And that's how I get my eBay boxes. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Under Armour does 50% off everything. I don't sell a ton of Under Armour, though. What program do you use for your spreadsheet? Debbie, if you go to the description of this video on YouTube, I have a link tree. And in that link tree, I have Jason Hayes spreadsheet. That's the spreadsheet I use. If you use my code, you get 10% off. So it's a $40 spreadsheet. You'll get it for $36. It's really, really good. It goes over everything you need to know about a spreadsheet. Look at this. Here you go. You're about to see my spreadsheet. Ready for this? You're about to see the insides of my business right here. Spreadsheet. I'm literally reading my totals off. The only thing I haven't filled out is obviously shipping because I'm shipping right now and my fees on eBay. But for example, all of these sales right here, except for this one. Why is this one messed up? Why does this one say value? I got to re-put this one in. Something on that line is messed up. But anyways, it shows my shipping, my fees, all that stuff. It's actually not going to show proper right now because of this error that I have right here. But yeah, it goes over my daily, my yearly, my monthly, what platforms are selling best for me. You have a spot for expenses, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that spreadsheet, I have it linked in my bio, or it's linked in the description of this video. Why is that messed up? Lately, his spreadsheet has been doing this where it gives me a value error, even though everything is put in correctly. I'll have to fix that after the live. Next up, this is the Limax piece that sold. This is a Limax Road piece, just like Village Road piece, sold for $5.50 plus shipping. You won't give up your OA spot. You want us to give us RA spots. Yes, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. I can't give up OA. OA is different than RA because RA, you actually have to drive to the spot. So if you live in Florida, or if I live in Florida and you live in New York and you give me your RA spot, like I tell you guys all the time, I literally gave you my RA spot when I made a video about Burlington, because it doesn't affect me, because if you live in New York and I live in Florida, you're going to find the same stuff, but I can't find it because I'm not in. But if I give you my OA, then you can literally go on the same site and now you're a competitor to me. There's no limitation to OA. So that's why you can't give away OA. OA is really secretive. I don't know of anybody who goes like, this is where I get all my inventory from online. I'll take you to Myers. Let's go. Okay. I want to go to Myers. I hear Myers is good. We don't have Myers here. I live in Florida, but not near you. Yes. What is OA? Online arbitrage. He has it on sale right now. Who has what on sale right now? Oh, he has the spreadsheet on sale right now. Okay, so if you use my code, you get a discount on his spreadsheet. What's the cost of Jason's spreadsheet right now? That one shipped. All I got to do is put a thing on top. What is the cost of a spreadsheet right now? Because he's making a new one. A spreadsheet because it's the end of the year, yeah. But how much is it? What is his discount on the spreadsheet? Because you'll get the discount plus you'll get the 10% off. That'll be good. You had a column in that zero column. Wait, you had a value in the zero column? What? I had a value in the zero column. I had a value in the zero column. Wait, what? What you talk about, Willis? There's no values here, 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 here. Everything is put in correctly, and it's still coming up with a value error. So if I delete this line, like watch, if I do this, actually I'll do this. And I just delete this entire line. Delete row, right? Yeah, delete row. Now it's going to show correctly. And then if I control paste it, oh, it says value again. Why is it doing this? Okay, let me, hang on. Let me put this down here really quick. Just so I can do this again. See, it still comes up with a value error, even though it's just this. There's nothing in there except for that. So let me delete this column again. Hold on. Delete row. Okay, now let's put this in again. Watch, I'm gonna put in the same information and it's gonna give me it's not gonna give me an error. Small. Pin C. Women's pants, 22.5, 13.38, 3.4. See, there's no error now. And then I just delete this row. Then it's fine. I literally just put in, he has a video to fix error. Yeah. So you just delete your row and then you put in the information again and it should take it. I don't know. That's just an error with Google Sheets. Yes, spreadsheets are easy to use and trouble-free. That only happens like once every like 2 or 3 weeks that I get that stupid value error, and then I just re-put the same information in, and it works. I don't know why it does that. It's very, very strange. Anyways, this is going to ship for 12 ounces for $4.69. It's in an 8x6x4, right? Yeah, 8x6x4. Probably double decimal, maybe. 8x6x4. You can message him on Etsy and he'll fix it. It's great. Yep. I messaged him the other day. I have his phone number. So I just texted him the other day and he just told me to delete that line and just re-put it in and it should work. So that's what I've been doing. I have a collection of clothes, shoes, home decor, games, sports medley. How do I market it? So if you sell on eBay, you don't have to market it. You just list the items with good titles, good description, and good photos, and they should sell. Is a spreadsheet to be purchased annually? No, you can purchase the same spreadsheet and just make copies of it. So if you want to keep the same spreadsheet, you'll buy it and you'll make unlimited copies of it and you can use it forever if you want to. But he does do adjustments to it every single year that will make it easier to use. He gives different formulas and all kinds of stuff, different graphs every single year. So is it like an upgrade? So if you want to buy it every year, you're supporting another reseller in the community. But if not, you can just make unlimited copies. Last sale. Where did I put these boots at? Where did I put them?
Behind you.
Are they behind me? Oh, there they are. They're underneath all this crap. All right. These are Doc Martin Jaden patent leather women's boots. Pick these up for $74.89. If you guys know, you know. You watched the video on me picking these up from Burlington. These sold for $129 plus shipping. I did have like multiple people tell me that these were not worth picking up. I don't pick up anything with 30% margins. My margins for OA have to be at least 50% or more. That's great. That's excellent. Good for you. I pick up margins that are okay with my business model, and I've already sold 2 out of the 4 boots that I picked up in less than a week, and this will net me about $70 in profit. So if you don't pick these up and you say there's not enough margin in these, you literally left $70 sitting on the shelf. So I don't mind. I'm not going to leave $70 sitting on the shelf. If you want to, that's completely fine. Different business models work for different people. I like picking up these because I know how fast they're going to sell. So if I make a $30 profit on a $74 investment and I make that within a week, I'm completely fine with that. I already sold the other big pair. You guys saw the video. I sold those for $150. These sold for $129 plus shipping. Good enough margins for me. Profit is profit. So yeah. But yeah, I have a couple people that are like, that's not enough. That's not enough profit. Stop telling people to pick these up. That's not enough profit. Sure it is. $70. Some of you have a $200 car payment. So you just by selling these in a week, you paid off like almost half your car payment. And some of you have $500 car payments. I just feel bad for you. This one is going to go priority mail, and I'm just going to use one of these big boxes. These won't fit into a shoe box because they're just too big. So what size did you get? These were a size 8. So we're size 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay them in the box just like that. And then what I'm probably going to do is cut down the box and ship it out. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy box resizer. So this thing right here, I'm just going to lay it in the box and I'm going to let it roll against it once I size it correctly. You over there watching?
I've never seen this before.
Just like that. Give me a perforated edge. You guys can't see it, can you? Actually, this one needs to be adjusted a little bit higher. The boots are a little bigger. There you go. Now that made it better. Now, I'll take a knife, just gonna cut. I have the better knife over there. Where's that white knife? Thank you. There we go. I'm just going to fold down the edges. Good to go. Boom. I don't have to use any extra padding because these are not going to move in there because the box is laying right on top of them. What is your next sale? This is the last sale. This is the last thing I got to ship out today. Where'd you get that at? The box resizer? Shout out Roots Payable. They actually sent it to me. But you could buy them on Amazon. Just go on Amazon and type in box resizer, and you can find the same exact one. There's probably like multiples of them. Not that expensive. They're like $10. All right, this is going to ship for 5 pounds. Buyer paid $21.55 for these to get shipped out. They're going to New York. I'm shipping them for $17.02. And that one's done. Just wait for my label to print out and we're good to go. 47 eBay orders done. Let's go. I feel like that was the longest shipping live I've ever done. That probably is the longest shipping live I've ever done. Slap it on. Good to go. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'm going to get some more work done. I'll probably be live later tonight, maybe doing some listings or cross listing. Maybe I'll do a List Perfectly cross listing live so you guys can watch how List Perfectly works, because that's probably all I'll have to do at that point in time. Did you get the shipping difference? Yes, I do get a shipping difference when I use eBay. I get the discounted shipping rates. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later tonight.